Let's study 10th standard ICSE chemistry, chapter 8, organic chemistry, part 3, alcohols and carboxylic acids. Alcohols are hydroxy derivatives of alkanes. That means from an alkane, if you replace the hydrogen with the hydroxyl group, OH, then it becomes an alcohol. So OH, that is hydroxyl, is the functional group of all alcohols. The family of alcohols has a general formula ROH, where R is the alkyl group. It can also be written as this when you want to find out the molecular formula. We have monohydric alcohols in our syllabus. That means only one OH in the compound. If there were two, they would be called dihydric alcohols. Sources. Alcohols are available in every nook and corner nowadays, but you can cancel the sources. Nomenclature. The first member of the family is methanol, common name methyl alcohol. Then we have ethanol, propanol, and so on. However, as far as propanol is concerned, the position of OH may differ. It may be attached to the first carbon or the second carbon. So we will have to mention the position isomer number. Propan-1-ol, also called 1-propanol, or propan-2-ol. Notice that between letter and number there is a hyphen. Propan-3-ol is not possible because that's just a mirror image of propan-1-ol. This is the expanded form and this is the condensed form. Now, preparation of alcohol. You should know how to prepare alcohol. It's very useful for board exams. Lab preparation by hydrolysis of alkyl halides. You take an alkyl halide, which is chloroethane out here. I want to replace the chloride with an OH. So we'll use an alkali, sodium hydroxide, aqueous of course, and boil it. So we get ethanol and sodium chloride salt. So that will be a salty alcohol. This process is called hydrolysis. Here's another example. Second method is the industrial method. Here we have a two-step process. When ethene is reacted with conch sulfuric acid at these conditions, it forms ethyl hydrogen sulfate. If you remember, this equation was repeated when we were studying ethene, chemical properties of ethene. But this is not alcohol, so we are waiting for one more step. Here, it will react with steam. Mentioning steam is compulsory while writing this equation. And now we get ethanol, and that sulfuric acid is obtained back once again. So it's a two-step process. This is an intermediate product. We can write it in one step as well, like this. Here we can use sulfuric acid or phosphoric acid. In biology, you must have studied that alcohol can be produced with the help of fermentation. You start with sucrose, that is cane sugar, and water is required. Invertase is an enzyme produced by yeast, which will help in decomposing it into glucose and fructose. And the glucose will be further acted upon by zymase, another enzyme, and this process is called fermentation, to produce ethanol, and carbon dioxide gas is also released. It is this carbon dioxide bubble that you see in idli batter or while baking cakes. If you want more CO2 to make it softer, you can add baking powder as well. Physical properties. It's an inflammable liquid. It's toxic in nature. All alcohols are toxic. Some cause death quickly, like methanol, and some cause death slowly, like ethanol. Color and odor. It's a colorless liquid with a characteristic pleasant odor. I guess the definition of pleasant differs from person to person. And of course, here we're talking about pure alcohol. One benefit of regular consumption of alcohol is it helps you to lose weight. In a few years, you lose your liver, then your kidney, then your brain cells die every year. So slowly your mass decreases. Solubility. It is soluble in water and also in organic solvents. It itself is a good solvent for oils, fats, resins, and even your sorrows. It dissolves in organic substances like sulfur and phosphorus. Specific gravity means density. You will learn these values and even the boiling point. Now the chemical properties. Combustion. When you burn ethanol, you get carbon dioxide and water, like any other organic compound. Oxidation is cancelled. Sodium. When sodium reacts with alcohol, it gives hydrogen gas. That's how you can distinguish between alcohol and any hydrocarbon solution. Acetic acid. Now this is an IMP equation. Alcohol reacts with ethanoic acid, also called acetic acid, to form ethyl acetate. That's an ester. General formula is RCOOR plus water. This process is called esterification, and esters have a distinct fruity smell. This is a reversible reaction. So to prevent the reverse reaction, we should add a bit of conch sulfuric acid. Now this could be a test for alcohol as well. You can just add ethanoic acid, and if you can smell a fruity smell, then that liquid was alcohol. But it won't work if you have cold. Now, sulfuric acid. When ethyl alcohol decomposes in the presence of sulfuric acid, it gives ethene plus water. Note the temperature. This is a dehydration reaction which we've studied in the preparation of ethene earlier. Another alternative for common sulfuric acid is aluminum oxide at 350 degrees Celsius. What if you have excess alcohol? In the reaction. Then, in the presence of common sulfuric acid, it will decompose into diethyl ether. Ethers are ROR plus water. Cancel this equation. Uses have to be learnt. It is a solvent, it is used in thermometers because its freezing point is very low, whereas mercury's freezing point is around minus 40 degrees Celsius itself. It is used to manufacture many chemicals. Spurious alcohol is alcohol which is not properly purified for human consumption. You see, the alcohol produced has to be distilled to get ethanol because methanol is very poisonous. But undistilled alcohol will have methanol. That is called spurious alcohol, and people may die if they consume such alcohol. Spurious alcohol has some uses. It is used as a solvent, but not for consumption. Methylated spirit, it is alcohol with 5% methanol. It is used to dissolve chlorophyll from leaves and many other purposes. Denatured alcohol. The alcohol in factories where they make these products from alcohol is not pure alcohol because then the workers might be tempted to consume it. So they add pyridine or copper sulfate in it. So it is called denatured. So now that nobody will dare to consume it. Next topic is carboxylic acids. They have the carboxylic group, that is COOH, like formic acid, acetic acid. General formula is this. We only have monocarboxylic acids in our syllabus. That means they have one COOH per molecule. And it's an acid, it's a monobasic acid because it ionizes to give only one hydrogen ion per molecule. These three hydrogen cannot be ionized. It's a strong covalent bond out there. Acids of aliphatic series, they are called fatty acids. They are a constituent of fats and oils. Sources cancelled. Nomenclature, I've just explained it. Learn the names, common names, and the IUPAC names will just add oic acid to the parent name. Now, preparation. First method is cancelled. Hydrolysis. If you notice, this is the exact opposite of esterification. Cancel common sulfuric acid because it is a reversed reaction. This process, by the way, is called hydrolysis, where you get acid and alcohol from ethyl acetate, also called ethyl ethanoate, IUPAC name. Physical properties, well, it's a colorless liquid. It has a pungent odor. It is soluble in water, alcohol, ether. Boiling point is cancelled. Liquefaction, well, pure acetic acid, that is without water, forms an ice-like solid, glacier-like solid on cooling, and it's called glacial acetic acid at around 17 degrees Celsius. Now, chemical properties, like any other acid, it turns litmus blue to red. Like any other acid, it will react with alkalis to give salt plus water, that is neutralization reaction. Like a typical acid, it reacts with carbonates and bicarbonates to give carbon dioxide, water, and the salt. And like a typical acid, it will react with active metals to give hydrogen gas. It reacts with alcohols to form esters plus water. This is called esterification, which you've already studied. Cancel the reversible sign because of common sulfuric acid, or you can even use dry HCl gas. It is no longer reversible. It gives a fruity smell. A better test is acetic acid also reacts with neutral ferric chloride solution to give a wine red color. These reactions are cancelled. Uses, well, it's used to make all these compounds. It is used in food industry as a solvent to prepare these reagents, and coagulating rubber, that is a solidifying liquid rubber to solid rubber. Hi students, this is AJ sir. If you like this video, press the like button. If you would like to enroll for my online test series or online lectures, email me or message me on Instagram. Check the description for more information.